god, down throw, nair, up tilt, nair, into the Kyle Gambit. A quick game here.
What a reroll! What a play! Oh my god!
Rose is taking possession, trying to get to the corner. Kick play! Oh my god! They're just styling on him! Oh my god! He picks one. What? Dude, we won it! I said that! Oh my god!
Shooting each other. It is going down to the last man, and boom! Team 13 takes the
More than a
win.
couple of people going mad, I swear they're rooting hard. Till I might be big in the game.
Welcome back, CC Tiger fans, for another Saturday Valorant match. Today we're going to be seeing our CC Tigers take on the Hendrix Warriors, and I believe we're loading into the game right now. So with no further ado, let's hop right into this match. Oh, I may have lied. It does not appear as if we are... Oh, I double lied. All right. So Hendrix is going to start here on attack with CC here on defense, and we're going to be seeing some pretty meta comps coming here off the rip. And we're going to be joined here with Emily Limey to help me cast this game here. But yeah, like I said, first game here on Ascent. We've got Beck, Will, Vlad, Joy, and Kyle all on the starting roster here. If you want to take a seat right over here. Warm welcome here to Emily. Thank you so much here for being here to join and cast with me.
Of course.
How much Valorant experience do you have?
I have a decent amount. I never really played super competitively, but
Right.
I played a lot with friends, and I've been hanging out a lot with Joy, and I have some decent exposure to Valorant as a whole. I was hearing some chatter from the Valorant players. Apparently they're going up against Hendrix, who has already played a game today. They're hoping to capitalize off of some fatigue that Hendrix might have at the moment.
That's incredible. I can't imagine pulling a doubleheader. Yeah, I don't know. Especially in a game like Valorant where the games go so long. But props to them for being willing to play 2 rounds in a row here. And yes, with CZ starting here on defense, it looks like Hendrix is looking for more of an A mid play here. It seems like our keyboard... Oh, now it's back. Okay. Keyboard functionality was not wanting to work previously. But we're going to see...
5-man push down middle.
Right, and Beck's going to see them all. Unable to get the blind off as they're going to try to entry site here. And CC's going to be forced to give it up as Bushdog takes the first one out.
Looks like Hendrix has full control of the site at the moment, but they're being picked off. There's some trades back and forth. Where's Bushshot going? Lobbin's at half health. Looks like they're coordinating a swing.
Right, in a 3v2 here, CC could certainly take site back. And Bushdog's able to take out one more there and get the trade there for Blobbins. Round 1 here is going to go to CC. Yeah, like you said, that was a terrifying 5-man rush down mid. Beck didn't have a whole lot to do there. Looked to get the Omen blind out, and there just wasn't quite enough time to do that. But yeah, round 1 is going to go to CC. It's going to allow them to get a few guns here. It looks like Will's feeling himself and going to be buying a Vandal with light shields here. It's going to be very, very important that the enemy team does not get possession of that gun this round.
A Vandal round 2. That is some extreme confidence there. We're going to hope that he capitalizes off of that.
Right, and looking to play A main here, which is, you know, a little bit of a shorter angle. Definitely one that will benefit a little bit from the Vandal, but isn't going to be taking full advantage of the range of that gun.
Just switched to Phantom.
All right.
Ooh, setting up the one-way, but it looks like
No
they
one's
are
really
not
going to push
pushing
that.
it.
That's right. And Beck is going to hear that dart come out mid, as CC has no presence through mid alley here.
We can see Hendrix kind of spreading out, trying to figure out where they're going, sort of... Oh, and they're pushing through mid again, going in through garage. Joyful's is going to let them know where they are.
That's right. Now with the Ares spray, Unjoyful just picked up 3.
Wow, that was an amazing spray from
Huge
that
Spectre
turret.
plays.
Oh,
Blobbins finds one, and Beck is there to secure the final one. Flawless round there from CC, round 2. Of course, Will didn't drop that Phantom, as I said he ought not to. And that's going to set CC up for... obviously, they're not going to be able to buy full guns up, but they'll be able to bonus this round, save a little bit more into next round, and we're gonna have to see how Hendrix is able to play here with their gun disadvantage. It looks like Beck is probably going to be defaulting to throwing this one way, like you said last round. It provides very, very good aiming control, especially for Blobbins and Will here.
Alright, the one way's going out. Omen's pushing forward. 1, 2, 3, ready to capitalize, but looks like Omen's not quite ready to push it. The tricky part about one ways is that the person going through it won't be able to see anything, but the person watching the one way will be able to see the feet and thus be able to shoot them. Omen realizing this backs off. Beck is holding a lot closer than last round. Jet's looking... Oh, and looks like they're not going to swing on each other like two ships in the night.
Right, and it looks like it's going to be a little more of a B main hit. Unjoyful here with the KJ util, looking to hold down sight. And here's everyone entering. Sees the Jet swing out right side. And is going to get a little damage there, but not able to secure a kill yet. Bit pumpkin there instead. Alright, and now with Hendrix has their first plant. Or no. Did they plant round 1? I'm spacing. They may have.
They may have. I'm not sure.
Alright, and
Looking
now
good for CC.
Yep, and that flawless round immediately back to back off of CC's flawless round. Hendrix is then able to use their gun advantage and swing a little bit of the momentum in their favor.
It's quite common for teams to leave a KJ to hold down a site all by herself because her util will allow her to slow down enemies, but with a 5-man, or I believe a 4-man push like that,
Right.
it's just so hard to keep them back, especially when they're running it down like that.
Absolutely. Yeah, the nano swarms can cause a little bit of a delay in how quickly they're able to push, but generally, yeah, when you have 4 people there, the alarm bot and turret don't do a whole lot to slow them down. Bush Dog's going to be jiggling here. And going to be trying to catch Facade there. Not going to be seen.
Facade did a jump peek to see if anyone was there. It's unknown whether or not they knew that Bush Dog was there.
But now Blobbins and 1, 2, 3, 4 holding a main. Throwing the knife out, 1, 2, 3, 4 able to pick up one. And now they know Spike is here as well. Bush Dog's going to be lurking up mid. Be careful to close out, or clear that close angle. And Blobbin's just going to be sitting here on site. It looks like Hendrix may be rotating back around towards B. They're going to throw a smoke off Cat.
I believe CC is now aware that they're pushing back. 1, 2, 3 pushing up. Now they have sights on Hendrix. Oh, is Bush Dog going to catch the rotate?
Yeah, that was crazy timing there. Alright, is going to find the Sova, or the Cypher. And now droning out, just trying to make sure no one is in fact up top mid. And this Omen has lurked all the way up through market, which could prove fatal. Yep, it is going to be for Beck.
Single shot on Beck. 1, 2, 3, 4 now knows where they are, and thus the rest of the CC team does. Enjoys dry firing, but is unfortunately caught out by the Omen.
Right, now it's up to Bush Dog and Blobbins. See what they're able to accomplish here on the site retake. 2v3, bomb planted. And it looks like Blobbins is going to knife and flash. Doesn't swing with the flash, he's going to pop a second. And
That
with
knife
the
was
scan.
thrown a bit closer to garage to see who's farther up. If anyone's in garage. Bush Dog taking one but getting traded out himself.
And that'll be another round, 2 in a row there for Hendrix.
Alright, it's 2 to 2. Econ is in CC's favor. But Hendrix should be able to still get a pretty good buy.
Right, I do think CC is going to have to opt to save here.
Oops, I mixed up the
No,
Econs.
you're all right. Yeah, CC is going to need a save here as Hendrix had a lot of people live last round and they were able to save their rifles. But yeah, it looks like despite the last 2 rounds being lost, CC is going to stick with their same default plan here of Sova and Killjoy over on B with Omen, Jet, and KO here on A.
We can see the one way going out again. Hendrix seems to like to group up on a 5-stat quite often.
Right, and Bush Dog is able to lurk up through B lobby and give the information, hey, no one's here B. And he's going to push all the way up to their spawn, and he's going to run into their Cypher here. Unable to get the shot. And that ult is going to come out, revealing the remaining positions of the CPC players.
With that fight between the Cypher and Bush Dog, we could really see the difference between the guns. Both of them missed their first shots, but the second shot from the Vandal is what got Bush Dog.
Right, and yeah, as SCC is stuck here with these pistols, even if they are sheriffs, it's going to be a little bit trickier. Let's see what the Classic is able to do. That's a huge kill for CC.
Still got the plant. Ooh, Lovin's getting that great pick.
Absolutely. And Will now blinded here. Can get hit by the shock dart. And has the crosshair lined up, just unable to quite land the shot there on the Sova. Blobbins has it though. 1v2 here. Bomb planted. Picks up a Phantom. Ooh.
Oh.
Gets one shot off and is immediately taken out. Not a terrible save round at all for CC. Taking guns out of 3 of the hands of their opponents. But you know, as you said, Hendrix certainly has an economic advantage here, and it's not going to bug them a whole lot to just buy guns again.
Definitely, but now CC has full rifles, and I believe everyone has full shields except for Beck.
That's right.
Alright, what's the plan this time? It looks like they're continuing their normal default setup. We're gonna see that one-way come out again.
Yep, and quick knife for info as well. Not going to see anyone.
This is fascinating to me because CC does this every round, but also Hendrix every round is about to push it. So who's going to give first?
Right. I think Hendrix is playing a little too smart to hit the one-way while it's active, but certainly after it disappears, we could expect to see them hit up A main. Looks like they're instead electing to go up catwalk, which Beck is going to play a little more passively and throw a smoke. Nope, gonna retract that smoke and just hold this close angle. This is a scary angle for all parties involved, I think. That could be bad.
Ooh,
All right, wasn't as bad as it could have been. Gonna see where this ult comes out. And Unjoyful is able to pick up one. Bushshot gets one with the ult, so now it's a 3v2 here for CC.
Spike still hasn't been placed, and Hendrix is stuck in mid. So
Right.
CC just has to hold and make sure that they can't plant. Well, we can see them starting to approach B.
That's right. I think they're aware of the 2 players sitting on A, so they're just trying to win this 2v1 here on B. Bushshot has to be careful of Market because they don't have mid control. He's going to make a little noise on that jump and is just going to opt to reposition a little bit. Throws out the scan dart, which still doesn't see anything.
Looks like he's aware that they could be pushing up on him.
He knows time is running out, is just going to be opting to play time here. Plant's going to be coming down.
Oh!
As now Will and Vlad are going to have to rotate back all the way through mid and defuse this spike.
Right, we have an initiator and a duelist. Not a bad combo for a retake.
Not at all.
Will is slowed down a little bit by that dart.
And we're going to pop out the KO ult as well. And that's going to be a 4K for the opposing Cypher. That was a massive round for them, taking them to a 9-3-1. But yeah, they're being very, very patient. They're not rushing into A main where they know there's a trap waiting for them, not only with that one-way smoke, but between the Omen blind and the KO blinds as well. I think they're aware of how big a trap is waiting for them there, so they're being very patient. They're scaling up mid slowly to cat, getting a little bit of contact there, and then assessing whether they want to actually hit A or rotate off to B.
Since Hendrix keeps stacking in that A corridor, I'm very curious to know if they have some special play planned if that one way doesn't go out.
Right, you'd hope to see that. I mean, they're obviously waiting back just a little bit because they're aware that the KO knife is likely going to be coming out. But, oh, this could be bad for Beck because there is one player. Okay, no, it worked out. But yep, that Omen that was not previously spotted. Where is... Sorry, I'm just looking for... There it was. I was looking for Jet. Unable to find him for a second.
Jet has 4 knives left.
And Hendrix is still stacked here towards mid. Yeah, they really want to get control of here and then make a decision on where to go.
There's an Omen slowly creeping up A. We'll see if that gets anywhere this week. Ooh,
And none of
one
those shots.
knife left.
Right. The smoke come down as they're reapproaching through a main. I don't think Blobbin saw the cross to the right. And is going to be taken out by Pumpkin there. CC now aware of how much danger their A site may be in. And that plant is going to get put down. CC back able to use the Sheriff and secure the kill on Pumpkin.
Fortunately, he's left with 5 HP, leaving him vulnerable to even a little bit of retail damage.
Alright, now we're looking to break this door down with the help of Joy.
123 only has 1 knife left, and after that he'll be left with nothing but classic.
Alright, Wingman there going to be attempting to stun. Let's see, Joy unable to get the trade, and now it's all on Beck here at 5 HP, who's going to get wall banged in the head nonetheless. Yeah, Hendrix is doing a great job on playing this this patient attack, and as far as I recall, Ascent is a slightly defender-sided map. So this is certainly not what CC's looking to have happen for them on their first map of the day.
Maybe Hendrix' previous match warmed them up. Their comms are going.
And yeah, they're locked in for this map. I have no clue how their previous match went, but it is certainly plausible that they've gotten nice and warmed up.
I believe I heard that they won their previous
Gotcha,
match.
okay. There is a crashed PC reported in chat right now. Looks like we're going to go into a quick tech pause. Not sure exactly who it was that DC'd. Normally we'd see... my money would be on... Oh, never mind. Normally when the ping stops changing, that means a disconnect happened. Oh, so maybe it was there... Never mind. Anytime I think that one of the pings stopped moving, it immediately moves again. So after the crash, it looks like we're going to ready back up and unpause the timer.
Alright, it appears 123 has bought a op. Ready to catch that mid-long angle.
And normally we've seen like 4 players run out here. Let's see what's going to happen here.
Ooh.
And it's just going to be 1, but it's going to be a quick death. And now Joy is getting run down here. Maybe not run down, but lots of pressure is being applied. And they're aware with the double scan there of the Sova and the visual on Jet that there is some pressure here towards B.
Looks like they're considering a rotate. Cypher's creeping up A. Omen might get caught out by this rotate.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay. Decided to back
aware.
up. Yep. Is able to hear that drone.
Concerned at how far Cypher has gotten up A.
Nice shot
that
there.
Is an
Looks for a
amazing shot
second.
there.
And Blobbins is going to get dropped as well. 3v3 now. As Unjoyful is locking down B. And A side is completely clear. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Only with an op. That was a really good wall kill. I apologize for having missed that. But now CC's players remaining... the remaining living CC players' locations are going to be revealed.
Looks like Cypher's watching that entrance, but Bushdog is creeping through the side. Are they going to double swing the Cypher? Oh, they're not aware of the Cypher.
They don't know that they need to be looking heaven. And Unjoyful there,
gets
having the back. And now 1, 2, 3, 4 here is going to clear side and get the shot there on the opposing Jet. And CC's finally able to break their 5-round drought and win another round.
I have to say, that op, normally I'm scared to buy ops just because they're so expensive, but that got 2 kills this game, and they kept it.
Yep, and it was the first kill of the round, too, and yeah, clearly 1, 2, 3, 4 is a competent opper. That weapon belongs in their hands, and especially, yeah, being on a Jet, being able to dash out of a one-and-done angle, and how much pressure Hendrix has been running up mid. This is giving CC a lot more map control back.
It looks like they went for an op and a shorty combo. They're watching at B site. Very fortuitous, as it looks like Hendrix has 2 posted up there. Now the op isn't going to get quite as much value with the long range since it's... Ooh, and it does not matter.
It does not matter. Quick spike drop. They're unable to maintain control of the spike, obviously, with the op shot popping off, but getting that quick pick, which is even more valuable. Has to be super careful here. Yep, aiming down sights. The opposing Cypher was ready for that swing.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, watching A like a hawk. It looks like they are... Hendrix is transferring to B through mid. Blobbin's also ready. Gets a few shots off, is unable to confirm a kill.
Successfully stalls the push, at least, as now lots of footsteps are coming out on site. And that's a dangerous spot to be. Able to get 1 before being taken out.
Becker looks like has backed up into the halls. 1, 2, 3, 4 bringing out the shorty, then the operator trying to look for a pick. But if they are aware of where 1, 2, 3, 4 is, they are not going to be in his sights at all.
Defensive
Joy bringing
lockdown.
out that ult.
And gets one, gets traded.
Hendrix has a choice, either clear sight for... Ooh, they destroy the lockdown.
But if CC plays this right, okay.
Looks like that Sova is protecting the... Ooh, Spike with his ult. Now
And
Sova
now-
has no choice but to push in.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4 is watching that door. If Sova pushes, then that is a death, and it looks like he chooses to back up and save his gun.
Right, despite the use of that ult, Hendrix is not going to be able to stop CC from winning 2 rounds in a row there. And yeah, like you said, this the op in the hands of 1, 2, 3, 4 here has been almost transformative as far as how CC is able to play map control here. With the long sightlines of mid, it makes it a lot more dangerous for Hendrix to send 4 people anywhere here on the map.
Although, tides may be changing as Facade now has bought an op.
That's right.
We're gonna see this op duel possibly. Okay, watching mid, seeing if Cypher pushes. Ooh, gets that early pick one more
Quick kill.
time.
And it's going to be run down now by the ulting Jet. Is going to have to be super careful. And is going to get headshot.
Is taken out, and unfortunately there are now 2 ops if Hendrik wants in their hands.
Alright, and Beck is now... He was blinded for a moment, but is going to hear everyone passing off to the left. Bushdog's able to get one. Spamming with the Odin.
Alright, Joy approaching through tree. CC's Omen just teleporting into a safer space.
Gonna get cancelled, and that's going to be a Colat op shot. 2v2 now. They're not aware of the Sova behind, which could prove fatal.
Jet is still ulting. They're still on Spike. Ooh,
Beck
gets a
gets
nice...
one. And gets the second.
Yo!
Wow, okay. 3 total kills there for Beck. Closing out that round, and should be able to pick up an op if CC decides to want it. Yep, is capable of doing that.
Gets that op.
Wow, that was incredible. Great 1v2 there.
We see the op handoff into the hands of Jet once more.
Absolutely.
Min-maxing that economy just a little bit. Alright, it looks like they are once again setting up... Oh! It looks like no one will be made. There's 3 on A this time. Once again, Joy is setting up her KJ util. Okay, mid-off.
Jump Spot's able to bait out a single shot. Gonna hear Cypher over on the right side.
Cypher, if Cypher swings, he's gonna be expecting 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2, 3 expecting that. Backs up.
Lavin's now aware that there's an execute happening on A. Beck trying to assist with the slowdown, and is going to get killed through the smoke.
Unfortunate. Tried to spray, but got sprayed out himself.
Nice shot there
Ooh.
from Blavins, trading it back.
Is unable to push due to the molly, but now that they're pushing, there's 2 people set. Oh, and 1, 2,
Huge
3,
kill
4
coming
gets
out.
another off kill, short range.
Wow. Absolute menace with this weapon. Yep, does not
Oh
miss
my
this
God.
round. Okay, well, missed on the jump shot earlier, but then 3 in a row there with the operator is impressive work.
This man does not even have to reload.
No. And now 4 rounds in a row here for CC, which is a much welcome change of pace for him.
This is last round and a half, so everyone's gonna buy as hard as they can, forcing if needed. We're gonna see 1, 2, 3, 4, aka Will set up in mid once more. Looks like they're watching that A mid peak. Ooh, the anticipation.
Right, the anticipation, yeah, it's going to be, or it's looking to be a pretty intense B hit right now. And 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to get scanned out twice, using both smokes. And Bushdog's able to get some good spam there, take out the opposing Gecko. And is going to hear the TP, gets a free kill off it.
That was amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like the Hendrix is very wary of them scanning him out twice. Now they're waiting with ult in mid.
And Jet's going to be scanned there.
So it does have ult. ult. If he can survive this, that ooh, nice guess. First shot misses.
And unable to land any damage there.
All right, Jet is at half. It looks like CC is trying to rotate a little towards A, but Hendrix catches Bush Dog out. Joy is left alone on A site, while Will is rotating to help her. It
Now
looks like KO and Omen are still on A.
Right, and with that ult, it's going to be very, very hard for Unjoyful. Oh,
Ooh,
nope, is able to get a kill here.
Drop spike.
Could get 2.
Oh,
Alright, does get
but
flanked
it's
around.
flanked.
3v2 here for CC. Blobbins looks to be entering site here with the ult. A whiffed off shot.
Are they aware of the person behind the arches?
Now
Could not
it's
react fast enough.
2v1, which Will is able to win for CC, bring it to a 7-5 half. Which I think is about expected given just how slightly defender-sided this map is. So now CC is going to have to see if they can get a convincing 5 rounds in a row, as Hendrix was able to do on their attack.
This is a very close match. Oof. It's been a while since I watched Valorant, but this is...
Yeah, no, this is as close as I can recall seeing in the past bit. I mean, last week we did see the team go to overtime on map 1, lose map 2, and then they were able to come back and pretty substantially win map 3, but just the feeling of this game is incredibly close. It doesn't matter how many members of each team are still left alive. It seems like either team has a chance of winning with a few clutch moments from several players.
All right, we are on a 160 second delay, but if there are any issues in stream, audio, balancing, such, please drop that in the chat.
Absolutely.
Okay, 1,
Clearing
2, 3,
out
4,
wine.
taking that. Ooh, were they inserting 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay, they're backing out. They're backing out.
Yep, just clearing the space up. And what's... Oh, this is what's happening here. I was a little confused, but looks like Bushdog and Unjoyful are just scaling up B main. I'm trying to keep an eye on Market, where there is not currently a player, but they have no way of knowing that.
They have a little bit of a Sova standoff.
And now we're scaling up mid through Cat. Could be dangerous if the smoke on the right drops. Bit Pumpkin there with a nice shot.
Alright, it's a 4v5 in Hendrix's favor. Looks like CC is playing default. CC Beck evens that out, and Bushdog continues it.
Blobbins gets another, and final players left on CC Beck as CC gets the plant down, gets some swarm grenades down, and should be able to play a pretty smart post plant here. Yep, Bushdog gonna go for the wrap.
It's 3v1, which makes swinging on a single person so much easier.
Right.
Everyone knows where Gecko is. Blobbins is blinded, but
Bushdog was behind.
is harassing. Ooh, gets the kill.
Right, couple body shots there, 3k there for Bushdog. Excellent opening attacking round for CC. And surviving there with 3 players matters far less on pistol rounds, where the guns you survive with aren't all that valuable. But picking up a Ghost is always very welcome.
Okay, it looks like we have 2 early rifle buys. We're gonna see if they can play off of it, or if they're just gonna give their guns up for the enemy. Looks like we're gonna start with an early Sova dart into main, trying to capitalize off of their newly bought rifles.
1, 2, 3, 4s. Gonna be looking to take some shots there, but Bushdog is securing the first kill there off the scan on Jet.
We can see Sova on B site rotating towards main. A little worried that they may have pushed up.
We're gonna drone and tag. Bushdog picks up another 2k here already. CC Beck takes out 1. And now Blobbins looks to be entering site. Bushdog's gonna be there to get the kill first. And now Unjoyful sees the final player here mid. With a Spectre at this range, it could be a little bit dangerous.
Bushdog is loving that Guardian, and I am loving Bushdog on that Guardian.
Absolutely. And now, with the approach, Omen's going to be left at low health, and we should see Beck coming around to, line up that shot and bring another flawless round for CC.
Beautiful. Teamwork and execution, they just worked perfectly in this match.
It was incredible. And now the bonus round for CC, going to be a little bit down on money, but they're able to save quite a bit for next round, as Hendrix is going to be incentivized to buy full rifles and full shield here.
If I am reading that correctly, it's 3 Guardians, a Vandal, and a Spectre?
That is correct, and the Guardian has, or one of the Guardians has half shield, but yeah, should still be a pretty tight round. Looks like we're going to be running it down B main. Immediate blind. Bushdock's going to be running in, and 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to get caught out, but draws a little bit of attention away. Hendrix seems really ready for this push, though. 3 players are all ready to stop this push. Bushdog out here first, gonna get taken out, not gonna be traded.
Bushdog and his Guardian goes down. Joy picks up the Guardian. CC back gets a nice pick, starts planting, but there are still 3 Hendrix people. Let's sound the alarm bot to watch the flank.
In the 2v3 post plant, they got to play really patient, really smart. They're gonna get blinded.
Sova drone is also out.
And yeah, that shock dart was very well placed there to take out Unjoyful, and then a quick phantom headshot to the head will take out Beck. We're seeing a repetition of the pattern we saw last round, where one team wins the first 2 rounds and then the 3rd round goes to the other. We'll have to see if we're going to be seeing 5 straight losses for CC once again.
CC is full buying this time, but Hendrix is also full buying with the assistance of the 3 guns that they picked up off of CC's corpses. Whew, this is going to be a close round.
It sure
see
is.
some light shield sprinkled in as well. Okay, it looks like CC is getting ready to possibly default, see if there are any picks, and then rushing in on that pick.
This could be bad.
Facade is holding that Omen. I mean, Odin.
Yep.
Decides not to shoot, is unsure if they're actually pushing.
And there could be an interaction right here. Alright, with making the
push.
noise of going away. 1, 2, 3, 4 needs to decide whether they're going to push this or not.
Alright, A site, as far as CC knows, is clear, but are they going to be aware of the Omen to their left? Omen appears to be leaving.
That's right. Just leaving the trip there to protect it.
Ooh, a little bit of poke into the smoke. Bushdog, ping spike, pings to help with the lineup.
And yeah, Hendrix seems really aware that CC wants to hit this B site. With the KO coming out immediately, this Odin is spelling issues. Unjoyful able to take out 1. Is going to be getting the res there and unable to quite pull it off. Beck looking to get 1. And now it is all up. Oop, it is going to be able to get the res here, I believe. Now it's a 2v1 here for CC, able to flip the odds back in their favor. They do have Spike. They could just run it A if they really wanted.
Looks like they're considering that. But no, it looks like they're going to be swinging on the Sova together.
And wow,
Ooh.
with the headshot through the box. That was an incredible flick there by 1, 2, 3, 4. And getting extra plant money.
We love wallbangs.
Absolutely. Yeah, just seeing like a couple pixels of the opponent there and able to estimate where that bullet needs to go to land a headshot through the wall. Great work there from CC.
Alright, it looks like they are setting up 2 on A, 2 mid, and 1 on B. Oh, Joy might just be leaving her bot and trying to catch a flank.
Right.
They're probably not planning on pushing B. Thankfully, there aren't any ops in the equation yet, but a Sova Recon Dart is going to go out.
And some presence mid is going to be detected here by the bot. It looks like Unjoyful might get pinched here, which could be rather dangerous. Bushdog also scaling up a little bit.
It looks like the enemy jet is... Ooh!
Great shot with the Guardian. Oh! 2 in a row! Incredible shots with the Guardian. My Guardian doesn't do that. And he's going to get pushed. Got timinged by that Cypher cage as his drone pushed through. Result in that Cypher ult coming out.
But those flicks were amazing.
Those were immaculate. The patience to make sure the crosshair was on the head before clicking.
We're going to see if CC can capitalize off of this one-person advantage that Bushdog was able to give them. Joy's going to get scanned out.
Not going to get shock darted.
Sova now realizing that he's pinched on both sides, turns around, Joy pushes up.
Just blinded.
Only Cypher left, and they are pushing up mid.
CC should be able to get the plant down here, no problem. As long as they're playing a little bit of a smart post plant, they should be entirely capable of holding the site.
I believe 1, 2, 3, 4 can hear some of the Cypher footsteps if the audio is coming through correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4 watching from attacker spawns. CC back watching from defender spawn where Cypher is coming in.
CC back should be the first to make contact here and is able to secure that kill. 11-6 now. CC just needs 2 more rounds to put map 1 to bed. And the defender's going to go ahead and call a timeout, which is going to bring us to our first Tiger Chug of the day. Oh, I got to update your name real quick. Just a moment. Is there any chance you have a beverage in the lab here?
I do in fact have a beverage in the lab. I will go grab it.
Sweet. It's just a very important part of the tradition to stay hydrated. So we will update this real quick. And be right on back with our Tiger Chug. And let's refocus that. It's going to need to zoom in a little bit as well, but that is quite all right. All right, and with 15 seconds to go in this timeout, we should be able to have a pretty brief Tiger Chug and get right back into the gameplay. All right. Cheers to hydration.
A quick chug, and then I need to throw a cup at someone.
And we are right on back, heading into round 18. With CC still here on attack. Looks like they're going to be trying to slam it down B. I think they're going to be looking for an Omen Blind, probably a KO knife off rip as well, and then maybe scanning backside with the Sova Dart. All right, immediate blind comes out as Jet's able to scale up, clear close right, and they're aware of at least one market. The mosh pit's going to slow down the push, and now we're going to see an ult come out. Doesn't seem like it's going to find anyone. Blobbins is going to be able to find one through the smoke. 1, 2, 3, 4 finds one on site, and now CC has really good control of map here. Yeah, 5v3. If they're playing together as a team, there should be a whole lot that Hendrix can do to retake the site from them.
All right, a 5v3. I am back. 2 in garage, 1 from CT spawn, I believe it's called, defender spawn. Okay, we're gonna see Omen get scanned and immediately taken out. It looks like everyone in CC is scanned, but Hendrix is unable to get any picks. Ooh, Sova just barely getting that wallbang headshot through the ground.
And Cypher is going to be running away looking to get exit frags. Unable to get one on Jet initially. And Blobbins there to secure that kill.
Another flawless from CC.
Absolutely beautiful to see that, as we are now on match point for CC map 1.
Alright, what is CC's play? Looks like they're discussing it at the moment, running back and forth, trying to decide.
I think they might go for another default here, just try to play patient. After Hendrix saw them kind of run it all the way down B real quick, if they just maintain a little bit of map control, wait for them to overextend a little bit, and then to capitalize on that, it should be a pretty quick round for them.
We're going to once again see Joy set up her turret and Rat in the corner. We see a Sova Dart go out, and it is destroyed immediately. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4 taking the aggressive push is taken out by Bit Pumpkin.
That's right, so I must have been incorrect about the strategy to default a little more. They were looking for some pretty heavy mid control, but now being forced to take a little more control over here towards A main.
It's now a 4v5. Let's see if they can overcome the numbers.
Oh, not expecting in that angle.
Ooh, okay, 3v5. Let's see what CC can do. Blobbins baiting out with the tap at the alt orb. It looks like Hendrix is backing up. Perhaps warned of CC's main presence.
In fact, gonna throw a smoke here for Cat. And is gonna see Jet still down at the bottom of mid, very low on health.
It looks like this knife is very popular. The one with the double knives and a chain in between.
Oh, right.
Alright.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to see it. I'd have to see it one more time. But yeah, I do always admire the skins of the players. They've always got some good sense of what looks good.
Spending a little too much money on the game.
Yeah, on the free-to-play game. Stinger there. The opposing Cypher's able to get one. Beck gets stuck on the mosh pit, has to get off 1 HP. And now it's all on his shoulders to take out 3 remaining players at 1 HP. That's a very difficult task, and CC is going to be keeping the game, or I guess Hendrix is going to be keeping the game going for at least one more round here.
That mosh pit, Beck had to, was it Beck?
Yeah, that was Beck, yeah.
Beck had to decide whether or not to get out of position or get out of the mosh pit.
And
He
fortunately,
timed it perfectly.
right, exactly, being able to secure that kill and live, albeit with that 1 HP, which, I mean, I've certainly seen 1 HP clutches happen before, but it becomes much, much harder when a wall bang to the body will still kill you. All right, quick TP coming out.
Looks like they're rushing A. There's so much aggression coming from all of this Omen util.
This is oh, jumps over the Cypher trip. And
1, 2, 3, 4, fully withheld, trying to wallbang from underneath.
Just going to be spamming a little bit. And Blobbins is going to take out Dingus.
I didn't even know that wallbanging from underneath was a strategy.
Yeah, and Beck gets another. The steeper the angle you shoot it at, the more penetration it gets as well. So you want to shoot more straight up than you do diagonal. And Unjoyful going to be detained here. Is going to be swung by Gecko, who's quickly traded, and attackers are going to win game 1. So CC comes out on top.
That was an amazing play from CC. We really got to see their aim, their practice. Joy is actually a sub.
Right. No, I heard that, but you wouldn't know it based on just the proficiency they were able to play with, the clutch moments they were able to pull out of there. And yeah, Bushdog and Beck ending there on the top of the leaderboard, followed not too far behind by the rest of the team. Looks like they're going to call for a 5-minute break, which tends to be standard procedure.
A little bit of a bio break.
Right, exactly. It is needed. And so we will be back in just about 5 minutes. I'll throw some music on, and we will be right back with map 2. All right, and it does seem like our teams are readying back up, so we should be able to hop right back into the game. Map 2 is going to be on Haven here.
We do have a mid-round sentence from our team. In fact, it is from Joy. And I quote, "I didn't even get to use my lineups." Very impressive winning even without using any lineups.
Right, and now playing here on Neon with who doesn't really have nearly as many lineups as Killjoy has. You can line up the stunning shocks like to his mild extent, but yeah, not going to really be able to see many opportunities for Joy to use lineups here, I guess, this round. Hopefully next week, or I guess tomorrow is the next match. Hopefully that'll be a little bit different.
Joy is currently filling in for Sammy, who is away blocks 1 and 2. Sammy often plays the Duelist or Initiator, which is why Joy is filling in for Neon. But if I remember correctly, Joy prefers playing Killjoy and Viper, who has a lot of lineups.
Yes, both of those agents do have plenty of lineups. You're absolutely right about that. And yeah, so we're going to be seeing Bushdog once again here on the Sova. Blobbin's going to be picking up the... he's going to be dropping the Omen and picking up the Breach. 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to drop the Jet and hop over onto Omen as Beck picks up the Cypher. And then Dingus on the Omen, Bit once again on the Jet. MT6 sticking to the Sova. I believe Raphatic C was on Cypher and is now on Chamber. And then Facade is going to pick up the Breach. Another reset because Jet's PC broke.
Unfortunate.
Very, very unfortunate. We're running into so many tech issues today. 5th time today. I imagine that PC is probably pretty cooked after running 2 straight matches of League, or I guess of SCAC Valorant matches. But yeah, CC did take map 1, and we're just going to be taking a little tech pause here until we'll get that reboot online.
Speaking of playing multiple matches in a row, CC actually originally wanted to play 2 matches in a row, if I remember correctly.
Right, they did. I think they wanted to play the first one at 11 this morning, and the second one would have been now at 3:30. But they did reschedule that match yesterday. Or they did reschedule that match that would have been this morning. Instead, be at 8 p.m. tomorrow during the normal practice time. So we'll be back tomorrow with an Apex stream at 11 a.m. and then Valorant at 8 p.m. So stay tuned for those exciting events live.
We can see all of the fun little setups that CC Beck has. Oh, this is the knife that I was talking about.
Oh, the Kuranami knife. Yes, this one is extremely popular. When I played this game, I limited myself to like... Realistically, I think I spent less than $150 on like a few premium skins and then just like mostly battle passes, because you can get a lot of skins. They don't get animations, they don't get finishers, they don't look nearly as cool, but it is easy to spend far too much on this game, which is free to play.
I personally have not spent any money on Valorant or Overwatch, my poison of choice. However, I have spent far too much money on gacha games, so
Gotcha, yeah.
It's more of a choice of necessity.
Right. Like Genshin Impact, is that one of them?
Genshin Impact, Star Rail, Zenless Zone Zero. Really, it's just MiHoYo.
Gotcha.
I am a slave to the whims of MiHoYo.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I've never indulged in those sorts of games. I fear what that might do to my wallet. But yeah, free-to-play games. I admittedly have spent probably about $20 on Fortnite. You know, I think cosmetics are really what get me into the game, get me going.
Understandable. All right, we got that R, and it's counting down. We got 5 seconds left. Looks like Omen's trying to get an early camera in. Gonna get no information as the... Oh!
I must wait a moment.
He's gonna get shot down almost immediately as Hendrix is looking to rush C-site. Beck is just gonna have to back off and play his life. As the remaining... Oh, no. Okay, Blowins was able to get a trade there, but as I was saying, the remaining team was trying to run through their spawn very hastily.
1, 2, 3, 4 was caught out, but now that everyone's a little more set up, we're gonna see a lot more coordinated fights here. Facade is peeking C long, but everyone appears to be in garage or from defender's side. Ooh, Bushdog gets that nice pick off of the Sova, who is stunned. Joy getting another pick, CC Beck getting another pick, but Blobbin's being traded out. One person left, trapped in that little niche.
A little cubby, I think is what it's called. Yeah, sea cubby. But yeah, great shots out there from Bushdog to bring him down to low health, and then CC back able to finish it off with the classic headshot.
Now we're gonna have to see if CC can break their pattern. They've won first game, they're buying guns. Are they gonna be able to keep these guns?
Right, and it looks like they're going to be setting up with a very similar setup to the last round with these Cypher trips marking on garage and B entrance, and then 4 players stacked outside A.
CC Beck is just running around trying to get all of his util down before it starts, making it to starting place right as the timer starts. Gets that camera out, doesn't peek anything. Joy runs forward. Someone's holding. Oh!
Unable to clear close left quick enough. And Dingus gets 2. That's detrimental for CC, who had the economic advantage this round.
Lobbins is stunned, but manages to get out alive.
Throws a flash out and backs up. Bushdog's gonna fall to Bit Pumpkin. Now it's all on Lobbins and Beck.
They're very split. Beck manages to get a quick pick. It looks like Hendrix is deciding whether to go to A or B, and they start heading A. Lobbins and Beck are going to be able to meet up.
Right, they now have full control of A site. They're going to hear the plant go down and slowly scale up A main. Good util here for Blobbins to potentially retake the site.
We can see that Hendrix is was fully unaware, but Lobbins is unable to confirm the kill, sends out a shock. A shock is sent out in response.
Alright, he's going to clear close left with the aftershock. And he's going to make noise as he presses up. He's going to get double swung, and Bit Pumpkin able to use that Guardian to great effect. I believe that started in the hands of Bushdog, maybe? It definitely started in the hands of one of the CC players, as Hendrix would not have had enough money to purchase it that round. And that feels pretty terrible to be buying a lot of guns and end up losing the round and those guns. So CC's in a bad spot now. Bushdog is able to buy up to a Marshall, but the remainder of the team is going to be forced to save.
I'm a little bit unsure of this Marshall pick, and I'm unsure if this was a joke. Before the match, he was saying, "Do not let Bushdog take long-ranged fights."
Right. No, having played several hours with Bushdog, I would say I'd be terrified of this man with the Marshall. Oh, we didn't get to see it there, but typically that man is a demon with the Marshall in his hands.
Unfortunate. Hopefully he'll be able to get a... Ooh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 versus the Sova.
He's gonna hear Sova
Sova's
close.
made noise.
And during the reload, unable to get the kill. He's gonna swing, get blinded. And now with this Recon Guardian, Beck able to get a wallbang.
But everyone's pushing that Beck. It's a 3v1 at the moment. Can Beck clutch this out?
Right, Spike is planted right now. Urgency is not on Beck's side. Needs to be super careful. Oh, and unable to pop that first cage before throwing the second one, and walks right into the line of fire of its Dingus.
Beck's wall bangs were genuinely very good, getting someone down to half.
Right.
Okay, it appears that they are setting up their default once again. Cypher putting traps up, going through garage, and putting camera up C-long.
Right, I think they just might need to be a little bit more patient. Obviously, they don't want to just give away the ult orb on in a lobby, but maybe being a little more patient and deliberate about how much space they take here could aid them a little bit. And Joyful's going to get stunned right off rib. And is going to choose to run up a little bit further, as there's a... There's
Looks
a lot.
like Hendrix is doing a garage push.
And that should be a dead Omen. Could have been a dead breach, but just unfortunate timing. And now they've got control of C-Site. They don't know it, though, that CC's only been planting their Cypher here.
Unfortunately, with the Cypher down, no trips will activate. We're going to see CC start to push in through garage and through their spawn.
Lobbin's going to drop. Unjoyful looking to get a kill here. Chamber's going to TP off.
4 at the moment. Chamber and Cubby, 1, 2, 3, 4, caught out by that blind. Joyful getting down. It's only Bushdog, and unfortunately, a 1v3 is a little too hard.
That's right. 3 rounds in a row now here for Hendrix. CC really needs to do something to get the momentum shifted back on their side, as they're unable to buy full guns here again. We're going to see Bushdog with that Marshall half shield, which we have seen be effective in the past. We didn't see it effective in the past of this game, but we might be able to see good use of it here on A main.
Where do you think that Bush Dog is going to set up with that Marshall?
I think he's just going to post up right here. Yeah, just right here on A long. I think he's going to do the same swing he did last time. And should be able to find breach here. Unjoyful gets one and we miss it. Okay. Bad form. Oh, and then as soon as I get off, he hits the headshot that I was hyping up.
It happens.
It does. It's still heartbreaking though. Beck not able to get to chamber before the TP as Blobbins has sole control of A. Could likely be finding the Jet on site here soon. Is going to know that Jet's close. Is going to hear footsteps. Unable to land the headshot on chamber. Gets the body shot. Gets the headshot on Jet. 2v1 now.
CC is at a gun disadvantage, but Blobbin does not care.
Right.
Picks 2 off with a headshot, and now Cypher has a Vandal.
And going to throw a stun out. Going to try to delay this plant a little longer. Now is aware that the plant is not happening right now. And with this wraparound...
So 1v1 now, and Beck gets it.
Yep, huge Thrifty round there for CC. After having lost 3 in a row, they're able to pick one back up after not even being able to buy that round.
He also gets out of that round with a Vandal.
Right, gets the Vandal, picks up a Sheriff as well. So if the team were really hurting for fun, someone could play with that Sheriff once again, but everyone is going to be able to purchase here.
1, 2, 3, 4 once again with half shields. Seems to be quite a common choice for 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you think that's a meta choice, a personal choice? I don't play the game enough.
I understand that mathematically it provides a lot more buys if your buy is only
Ooh,
the
that
cost of a gun.
lineup was clean.
That was nice. Bushtalk needs to be careful here, as Omen is on site. Oh, catches him out. Unjoyful gets one.
Joy's location is revealed.
Right.
Omen TP's out.
I'll get back to the half shield comment in a second. Bushdog picks up another here. And now we should see something going down. Yep, Lobbins gets dropped.
One enemy remaining.
Beck
Alright,
picks
it's
up
a
another,
4v1.
and Beck picked up the last. No, like I was saying though, the cost of full shields is 1,000, the cost of half shields is 400. And so being able to just spend 400 plus the cost of your gun means that over the course of the game you're able to buy half shield and a gun far more frequently than you can buy full shield and a gun. And then the difference in between the shield is obviously 25, but there are a limited number of weapons which you actually have to be concerned about doing a significant amount of damage. Like only a few guns would kill you with a headshot with full shields and not, or with half shields and not full shields, so it becomes a little bit more inconsequential.
I see. Well, we heard an op shot go out, or a chamber ult shot go out.
That's right.
CC is down 2. Looks like that cage is going out, swinging on Hendrix, but they are all backed up.
And being flanked there, CC Beck is revealed in their location.
Omen and Sova rotating towards C,
Spinning that
possibly
butterfly
trying
knife.
to get It's a Dingus out. Oh, but Omen turns around, expecting it.
1, 2, 3, 4 picks up 1, but not 2. And Dingus does secure that final kill there for Hendrix. 3-4 now.
Alright, what is CC going to do now?
Something tells me... Okay, never mind. I lied. It looks like... So Unjoyful seems to rotate around to whichever site they decide to call play at, but their setup has remained mostly unchanged with the Cypher trips in Garage and B, and then Cypher will just rotate off of C if they hear noise coming.
It looks like Unjoyful is ready to ult as Econ giving her gun to Breach. Okay, runs out.
Doesn't get
Ult.
stunned. Isn't gonna find anyone.
Unfortunately, they are not here. Is a little tentative to go through the smoke, especially because the other team is now aware of her presence.
He's gonna get some help with the drone to gain a little more control here. And Lobbins is gonna hear this push onto A. Beck is gonna be dropped. And Unjoyful takes one out from behind. Still looking to run up through here. Throws out the shock bolt. And at longer range is gonna have a harder time with that. We're gonna see the breach ult come out for retake, I think. Let's go. Let's go.
Alright.
And this, the counter breach ult is going to come back out.
But Bushdog gets a pick off of that ult, but is stuck in the corner, trying to get wallbanged out.
That scans.
Lobbin covers him.
Right.
Starts the... ooh, and that Sova ult comes out to disrupt the defuse.
That's right. And despite that, there shouldn't be enough time here for Sova to get the kill. And that will be a stuck defuse here for CC. 4-4 now. Once again, a very, very tight match. My understanding is that this map is a tad more attacker-sided, just given the amount of time it takes to rotate, for defenders to rotate between the sites, and then there also being 3 choices for them to make.
Very interesting. I was completely unaware. In fact, I don't even remember the names of most of these maps.
That's so fair.
I would always infuriate my girlfriend by asking, what map is this?
Yeah, no, I'm not super familiar with, I mean, Sunset was it was the last new map I played. I played like 2 games of this, but, yeah, they seem to pick really wild, but like radically different, unavoidable, helped out there by 1, 2, 3, 4. Radically different themes for each of their maps.
Reach tries to stun, but is unable to get it, but Joy is stunned, unfortunately, by her own Omen. Jet backs up. Ooh. Recon drone is going to be unable to find anything. They're unaware of the Jet waiting in hiding. It is currently a 3v5. We're going to see their chamber push up through B site, and it looks like the rest of their team is joining them. Lobbin's also watching that angle. Okay, who's going to make the first move? It looks like that Jet is pushing up. Lobbin's continuing to peek.
Is going to finally be aware that there's a Jet there. Wants to throw the stun, but doesn't.
It looks like CC is all set up. We're going to see a Sova dart come out. 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to be hit. TP's out.
And CC's able to get some presence up through mid.
It looks like Hendrix is going to rotate through Garage. CC's back is going to get taken out during that rotate. Now it's a race to see who can get there first.
30 seconds left.
Reach and Omen are watching Garage. They see the plant. They know it's coming from C.
Spike planted.
CC is starting to run there. It is a 3v4 at the moment. Bushdog hearing the footsteps, trying to catch out a swing.
He's going to hear the player decide to go back to site. Sees him. 1, 2, 3, 4 gets 1.
I believe Bushdog knows the location of that
Enemy remaining.
chamber.
Shock dart should bring him real low, and then the wall bang. Now CC has the lead for the first time since round 1 this game.
A little bit of skirmishes here and there, but the ending execution was very good.
Absolutely. Yeah, there was some slight concern about what might happen in A lobby, like sort of towards here when the Sova dart was unable to scan out that Jet. But fortunately, CC didn't get too aggressive until they had more confirmation that footsteps were being heard elsewhere, and it was highly unlikely that that Jet was remaining in that location.
All right, we're gonna see Hendrix stack on C. Are they gonna go for an aggressive C push? Or they're just baiting it out? We're gonna have to see. Blobbin starting with a stun isn't gonna find anything. Looks like Omen is escaping. CC definitely knows where they are now. Although it's unsure whether or not they know where, if all 5 are there.
They are going to hear the plant go down, and now understanding that without garage control, they should be looking to retake garage here and then pinch site. And we're going to see the ult come out. It is going to take out the opposing Jet and get some damage off. And CC's just running in here, finding the opponents, finds them both long. And Unjoyful going to be coming forward, providing a perfect distraction for Beck to get the kill there. And as long as they defuse, this is another flawless round for CC.
With that amazing Sova ult, C was just able to run it down since everyone was already so low.
Right, and securing that huge kill on the opposing Jet as well. Being 12 and 7, that's a very scary opponent to get out of your path. And
Hendrix,
using an ult is the best way to do that.
Hendrix appears to not want to do that exact same thing over again and are gathering around possibly B or A. It looks like Cypher setting up his usual util, and looks like CC's gonna do it again. Joy's gonna run it down with Brim util to assist.
All
Ooh,
right.
dodges the first stun.
And there's going to be a scan coming out on the opposing Sova. There is a little bit of presence here, but CC is Hendrix, I apologize, is most of the way up mid. Bushdog has to be careful here with the swing.
Bushdog peeking, they reveal themselves.
Able to get the tag on Jet though. And is going to get scanned by Dart one time. Beck gets one.
Okay.
Looking for another.
Looks like Hendrix had considered going into garage, but was poked out by Beck. Now
now
they're
we're gonna
heading
see a
back
fight
up
coming
to
down.
A.
Oh, both
Ooh.
players got felled. I hit the wrong button and we didn't even get to see it happen.
It's okay. Now currently CC is at 3 people and Hendrix is at 4. They're running up to A site. Bushdog isn't going to be able to get someone before the smoke goes up. Ooh, is almost poked down, is at 30 HP.
Lobbins and Beck each get one. And now
Unfortunately, Lobbins is taken out, but is traded out by Beck, and now it's just a 1v1.
30
Bushdog
HP,
is at 30
Bushdog
HP,
drops down
goes
to
down
14.
14.
all right, got the reload and just now needs to find where the chamber teleported to.
It's now just a 1v1.
Is going to hear, I think that was a gun drop long and should be aware of this rotation that's coming around. However, Chamber's doing a great job of playing time here, and Bushdog doesn't have too much of a choice. Gets the kill.
Ooh,
And I think he got the
believe
defuse.
the defuse in
I
time.
think he got it. Wow, remarkable play there. I think, I mean, if I were Chamber and I heard the tap, I'd be sweating a little bit to get back to Spike and make sure it wasn't defuse wasn't being stuck. But Bushdog did a great job there, just tapping the Spike. And now we're gonna get a second timeout. Time for Tiger Chug Part 2.
The mind games in that last 1v1
Right.
were giving me chills.
And I
that's
think
why I can't play Valorant.
I think that's where Bushdog shines too, is in those 1v1 circumstances. But yeah, that's like one of the most stressful parts of that game, and I don't know, it takes a lot of resilience to be able to not only decide what you're going to do and follow through with it, but kind of try to predict what your enemies are doing, what kind of double psychology, reverse psychology is going on. And there's a lot to think about when, you know, you got 4 people in your ears and you're just trying to win the round for them.
When I was filling in during the Valorant tryouts,
Yeah.
I was told it was just me and Joy, and someone was like, "It's just you and her. I believe.
Okay.
Run it down."
Yeah.
And me being an Overwatch player, I ran directly into her and died.
It's so unfortunate.
Just a little fun tidbit about me and Joy. She's killed me many times in Valorant.
I believe that. Have you killed her many times in Overwatch?
No, I
No.
don't think we've really fought that often in Overwatch.
Gosh, yeah.
Okay, let's see. CC starting with their classic opening.
You want to play? Let's play.
Right. Oh, Joy is
And-
actually
Yup.
C long. Flop gets an early pick.
And with this aggression, it's kind of a bad spot to be Hendrix right now. They do get a trade, but everyone knows where they're at right now, and they could definitely be in a lot of danger still. We're going to see some spam fire coming through.
There's going to be a quick rotate to possibly A, but Sova is watching if they
Right.
decide to go in with that operator.
Right, no longer a marshal in this man's hands. He's got the operator. Doesn't get the breach. Oh, and gets a little caught up between the 2 targets. Okay, things are not looking nearly as hot for CC anymore.
All right, it's now a 3v4 in Hendrix's favor. 1, 2, 3, 4, waiting for the smoke to go down.
Planted.
Jet is watching 1, 2, 3, 4's entrance. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 is waiting for their teammates. Jet is going to be pushing him though.
Blobbins gets one and wants to ult site here. We're going to get that coordinated with the blind. And Facade takes out 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the opposing breach ult comes out. Blobbins knows he has no choice but to accept it and just try to get a nice shot on anyone who tries to push him.
Here they can hear Blobbin's footsteps.
He's going to see the breach jump spot and opts to go for the jet, unable to secure that. But still, oops, that was terrible form. Still a great first half here for CC, given the attacker-sidedness of this map, from my understanding. As long as they're able to keep this pressure up while they're attacking, it shouldn't prove to be too much of a problem for them. Let's take a quick look at the scoreboard. Bit Pumpkin leading here with 14 frags, followed by CC Beck here with 13.
All right, we are coming up on our 4th pistol round, if I remember correctly. CC
That's
has
right.
won, I believe, every pistol round up until now.
I think so.
I'm hoping to see some good performance from them.
They have had a hard time capitalizing on maybe the round after, especially in this game. We did see a Guardian get dropped to the opposing team, resulting in them losing the round, but there is reason to hope that this first round could go in their favor.
Right, CC Beck trying to catch someone out. Unjoyful going deep in.
Getting quick control of A main.
Oof, the rotate from Hendrix is swift. There's already 4 people on site and soon to be 5. CC Cypher is coming up through the side.
Right, has a great lurk here. Might get outlurked by the chamber.
We'll see, we'll see.
Oh, nope, is going to capably take out. And it's just a massacre on site. Everyone's dropping. 3v2 now here for CC. 3v1. And chamber is going to be coming through spawn.
It looks like Cypher's trying to find where chamber is coming
And should
from.
see him pretty shortly here. Little
Coming
jump
up
scare to the
any
left.
second now.
Little jump scare off to the left. Oh, there he is. And is going to get stunned up and should be... No!
Oh.
The headhunter finds its target.
Looks like Blobbins is backing up, respecting the headhunter. 1, 2, 3,
Right.
4, joining Blobbins on site. Right now it's a 1v1 until Blobbins can be joined by Omen.
He's going to flash, and that'll delay the chamber, and it doesn't matter if he's got the headhunter or not. Those that headshot followed by the body shot will kill. That was a great prediction there, Emily. Of course, CC did pull out that pistol round. I think what might be a little less certain is what happens here. We see 2 Vandal buys, which, again, in the hands of the enemy team, could go extremely poorly. They've got to be careful in isolating longer range fights here if they don't want to give these weapons up.
Interestingly, it looks like they're not trying to go C long, although I don't know much about this map.
No, instinctively, I also would have said that's where I would have tried to fight it down. They do have to be super careful here, though, because the chamber does have the headhunter, which is essentially a guardian with zoom, and that zoom can prove extremely effective over long ranges. Blobbins picks up the first.
Facade doing a jump check on Joy. It's unknown whether or not she was found. Ooh, that Omen being scanned out.
Unjoyfully able to get one. And yep, that chamber is going to be forced to go back to spawn. 5v2 now here for CC. Bushdog's going to be able to get the plant down. They're going to have to deal with 1 player Heaven and 1 from CT.
Well, since that player from CT shot, CC knows where they are, and it looks like they're... And the Heaven has just been confirmed. We're going to see that Omen come out. Ah! Alright, it's only 1 from CT. Are they going to push or are they going to hold?
Oh, is going to get headshot there, and now they're hanging on with maybe 6 HP.
Tries to scan them
12.
out. It's unknown where they are. Goes back down, goes back up. Ooh, we can feel the Sofa's indecisiveness, but 1, 2, 3, 4 is coming up behind them, but not before Bushdog can get the kill.
Right, that's an extremely dead Sova right there. Flawless second round there for CC. 9-5 now. Looking to close it out with 4 more rounds in their favor. They're going to have to bonus here. They're going to have a slight gun disadvantage, but it may not bug them that much. We'll have to see how they're willing to play this with the gun differential.
I believe previously in the last 3 starts of rounds, they lost the bonus round twice and then lost the... What's it called? Buy round?
They're buy rounds,
The
yeah.
buy rounds once. So let's see if they can get past this bonus round.
Right. All right, Unjoyful able to expertly dodge the stun, but Facade and Bit Pumpkin there are going to quickly floor 2 of the CC players.
That Odin spam is just very hard to get past. CC Beck is going through garage. It looks like no one's watching there yet. Oh, it's a Dingus getting ready.
Come out. And it's going to get swung here from a close... Oh, doesn't get swung by... Oh, and doesn't clear it either. And
then
it's
TP's
Dingus.
out.
Yep, gets the TP out to safety. Now Blobbins and Bushdog are looking to not get... Or, yeah, not get flawless here, I think is their goal. Using their util. Gonna throw the shock dart, and now it is all on Blobbins. Able to stun one up. He's gonna get scanned, he's gonna get blinded, and is likely going to... No! How is he still alive?
Oh my god!
The presence of mind to pull out the ghost there and just finish that kill off. Yeah, it wasn't a great round for CC. They lost, but it was also their bonus round. They weren't necessarily expected to win there, and they still took out 2 guns out of the hands of Hendrix. Both performed there as well by Blobbins. So Blobbins did a great job just securing the team morale. Sure, they went down a round, but that helped them out a lot as far as their economy is concerned.
2 years ago during SCAC, I believe, Blobbins was the finisher of the entire SCAC tournament. I believe you can see it on
the hype
opening.
video.
Yes,
that's
the
right.
hype video.
Yes, and now I also believe that Gooby, who's now the director of SCAC, was one of the people he killed in that video as well.
Ooh, Joy running in, but getting a wallbang blind.
Huge, and now the site is secure for them. We do see Beck holding this longer flank here, which, yeah, it seems like the breach may come, and no, okay, breach is going to come back around.
All right, CC Beck starting to look into garage.
Nice
Joy
shot.
gets a great pick.
Oh, great
and
shot. 3 in a row.
another.
Ace,
Only 10
perhaps?
health left.
Oh, Beck's gonna go ahead and take that kill. Garage. Dingus is gonna take out Beck now. They know the remaining player is Garage, and Dingus is going to opt to save here.
It looks like CC Sova is possibly trying to get that frag if they go too close.
Looking for a scan. Doesn't find him.
Although Omen knows now where the Sova is. Oh, they're watching. And no
Let's
one
see it.
loses
Let's see
any
it. Let's see.
guns.
No!
Oh.
The timing. It looked away just as they were swinging. That's how this game goes. All right, 3 more rounds now for CC to declare themselves victors over Hendrix College.
Okay. It looks like they're all gathering up A this time. There's been a pretty consistent Neon engage assisted by Brim's... Brim?
Breach.
Breach.
Right, no,
Breach
people
is
mix up
util.
Brim and Breach all the time.
Classic writing mistake.
Yep.
Starting it with the BR both times.
Yeah, then they're
Oh,
just
the
like...
scan comes out, is immediately destroyed.
They're also like gruffy men, so it doesn't help. Alright, Bushdog takes out Bit Pumpkin. The aggressive push.
Trades for half of his health. That Cypher ult comes out, and now CC knows where all of Hendrix people are.
And they're just going to opt to run at C here because they know A is heavily defended. I think we're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4 sit here and maybe throw some smokes, make a little more noise.
We're also going to see a very quick rotate from Hendrix, leaving behind their Sova. Oh, now they're moving. But being able to meet CC with 2 people at CC site. Joy runs in, assists that
Perfect
kill
slide
with
there.
Beck.
Should be able to find the Sova now. Yep. Gonna see him with the Stinger, slides out, and as the Sova was distracted with that incoming dart, is able to get the kill with the Stinger and an upgrade. Flawless round, once again for CC.
Comes out of that round with all rifles. Do you have a preference between Phantom and Vandal?
I'm personally a Phantom user because I'm not, I don't know, I can't necessarily hit my headshots over long range in the first place. The second thing is that you can just kind of spray through smokes and they can't see your tracers. And that's the more valued part, I think, of it for me, is the ability to spray and not just get tapped through the smoke, because it is infuriating when that occurs.
Logically, I think that's correct, but I just like the way the Vandal looks on the buy screen better. Ooh, Joy getting a quickly stunned. It looks like they're trying to go in. Blobbins poking out Bit Pumpkin. Where are they going to go next? It looks like the breach was scanned out. There's only 2 people on A side, but Hendrix is quickly sending more people. They're back out to CT spawn. Joy is taking place in Hell. They're getting a very secure defense here.
Right. And we got to be careful here on the backside. Yep, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 is able to get one, but it's immediately traded. Now they're aware of one here on flank. Unjoyful takes him out, no problem though. 4v3 now for CC.
Here we see the second traps come into play, notifying them of that flank, and it is almost fully cleared.
Past
And
one
they
heaven
have
quickly
cleared.
found there by CC, taking us to match point, 12-6. Even if CC's to lose a couple rounds here, like the momentum is just heavily favoring on their side. They've got money, and Hendrix can't, they're only being able to buy 3 rifles here.
They've got a Guardian and a Spectre as well.
Then again, they have no choice but to force, or else CC is just going to win this easier.
Right. And it looks like they're going to be trying to fight C here. I am curious to see no headhunter shots online. That's what I would... Oh, I guess this is one of the players with the Vandal, so that makes sense. Ooh! It's a quick wallbang tap. Not able to get the kill. And, ooh,
Joy's finishes that off.
Sliding right through the stun.
Unjoyful slides have been top tier this game.
Right, they've been perfectly timed to really throw off the opponents. But now here on match point in a 5v4, CC really needs to just play a disciplined side hold. Breach ult's gonna come out. Oh no. Alright, 2v4 now. Beck is in an unexpected location, gets one.
They know where they are. Ooh, someone else gets
Beck
hit.
unable to get the kill on Sova. Has too many targets and is going to lose round 18? Round 19? I think that was round 18 right there for us.
Unfortunate, but
that was round 19.
But CC is still 5 in the lead. As long as they don't lose 5 rounds in a row, they will not go into overtime. They just got to take one here. And again, it's attacker sided. As long as they're not behaving too predictably, they should be capable of making this happen. We are seeing multiple ults coming up, most notably the Sova ult on CC's attacker side, which is great for defending Spike, as we've already seen multiple sides.
That, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 is also only one off ult, being able to TP anywhere on the map. They could be playing for orb control here. That's a terrifying little jet going on right there.
Unjoyful quickly loses 70 HP. Dashes in with no fear. Pokes out the smoke, but unfortunately it appears the jet will not be hit.
And Spike will be planted once again. CC it doesn't have to worry about a breach ult this round, which seemed to be part of their downfall last time. Beck is able to pick up...
Ooh, and Unjoyful able to take that jet.
Gets another.
Alright, it's currently a 5v2. CC Beck is taken out by that, by Facade.
Unjoyful needs to be careful from behind.
Ooh, the run saved her for a second, but was unable to confirm that kill. But 1, 2, 3, 4 is...
Wow, remarkable job there from both teams. And CC does, in fact, close it out 2-0 against Hendrix College. Sweet, and we will very shortly here have an interview with a player, but CC Beck topping the leaderboard there, 22, 14, and 3. 4 first bloods, just being an absolutely massive player there. We're seeing lots of GGs coming out. We love to see the sportsmanship over here. Wow, that was an excellent match. This map felt a little bit less back and forth than the previous one. We did see lots of potential for Hendrix to maybe come out on top of that previous map, but barring a few minor mistakes it seems that CC made here, an excellent job overall, and shouldn't be too much longer before we've got an interviewee here. Oh, we've got 2 interviewees. Delightful. Welcome into the casting room. Let's go ahead and update this real quick. I'll trade seats. I'll hop over here. You can each hop over there.
Oh!
All right.
All right,
so we do. Oh, we are flip-flopped a little bit. Thank you very much. We do have Joy and Beck here with us. We're both integral members of that team, coming out on top 2-0 above Hendrix College. Immediately coming out of this game, how are you two feeling?
I feel great.
Good. Great and good?
I got a kill. It was pretty great.
I think there were several kills. Yeah, there were a couple kills you got in there. What happened on map 1 on Ascent that made it seem like a much closer game than whatever was happening there on Haven?
Discipline. We were pushing too much.
Gotcha.
Yeah. we just like were pushing stuff because we thought they weren't defaulting, but they were playing well.
Solid.
Yeah.
Okay.
They kept pushing mid.
Yeah.
They did. Yeah. Starting off, it was 4 men up mid, like round 1, and they all just kind of swung you in tree.
Oh yeah, I fucked up there.
Makes sense.
I should have been
That's, like, the
jiggling. I
smart
just
thing to
forgot.
do.
Right.
I was just I don't know.
No, that's a very tricky situation to overcome. Was there any point in either of the 2 maps that that you as a team were concerned that maybe things you were doing in practice weren't coming across, or maybe there was severe danger for the team?
No.
Or did you feel pretty in control of the situation the whole time?
It's good. Just minor mistakes. That's it.
Gotcha. And what are you gonna do? Did you learn anything today? You're gonna take tomorrow into your next match, or was it sort of more a routine match for y'all?
I thought it was routine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just continue. Yeah.
Okay.
I almost typed in thank you for scrim.
Wow.
I almost did, but I didn't.
Okay, and I heard you also didn't get to use any of your lineups on map 1?
No, I really wanted to.
Right.
I have so many lineups. Wait, I'm not supposed to say that. Never mind. I have no lineups.
No lineups at all?
No KJ lineups for some reason.
Nothing.
Well, yeah, do you have a question?
All right, I'd like to pose a few more less serious and more random questions. One, do you two have a preference between the Phantom and the Vandal?
Vandal.
This one is a.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to do 140.
Yeah,
that's gross.
I used to love the Phantom because I sprayed a lot, and I still spray, but I use the Vandal now so I can get better head taps.
You don't ever get infuriated when you're like spamming through a smoke and you get head tapped? Or
No, I don't spam through smokes.
It happens. No, I mean, it happened to me on Ascent, but I don't know. You know, it just happens with Vandal.
Be better.
But
Would you guys rather be posted on Heaven or Hell?
Hell.
Heaven. Yeah. I mean,
I
it's
don't
just
know how to
angle
aim down.
advantage.
I can't. I have no idea where head
Really?
level is when I'm in Heaven.
Well, in a hell, you'd rather be there
What, on Haven?
on Ascent?
No, I want to be Heaven.
Okay, yeah. I feel like Heaven's usually more.
I thought you were talking about Haven. I was like, no, I don't want to be.
Maybe.
I don't want to be Heaven there.
All right. I believe that is it, but one last thing to complain about. What do you think of the temperature difference between the casting booth, the varsity space, and the event space?
It's a lot hotter.
It's very hot in here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The PC warms up real quick when we're trying to stream and play a game. But thank y'all for coming in and interviewing. Best of luck with your match tomorrow. I'll be right back here, and hopefully we can get another interview then.
Cool. Thank you.
Y'all take care.
Thanks.
And that will go ahead and conclude our stream for today. Join us back here again tomorrow at 11 a.m. for our Apex team to take on SCAC. And then at 8 p.m., our Valorant team once again will be facing down with an opposing SCAC team, this time Trinity. But thank you all for watching. We will be back tomorrow.